It was supposed to be a night to forget about the stress of work, the pressure of our relationship, and just let loose. The party had everything: music, friends, a few drinks, just the kind of night I needed. But what started as a harmless night of fun quickly turned into a night that changed everything. Looking back, I realize how reckless and selfish I was, and how a single decision can unravel everything. But at that moment, I was caught up in the excitement of the party, the attention I was getting from others, and the thrill of doing something spontaneous. I never thought about the consequences. It all started when my best friend, Laura, dared me to kiss the guy who had been hitting on me all night. I had been flirting with him, playing the game, enjoying the attention. But then, the dare came, and I couldn't resist. "Come on, just do it. It's only a dare," Laura urged me, laughing. The crowd around us egged me on, and in that moment, it seemed like the most exciting thing I could do. It would be harmless, right? Just a kiss. What's the big deal? I took a deep breath and leaned in, pressing my lips against his. It wasn't just a peck, though. It was full-on a deep kiss. The crowd cheered, and for a split second, I felt powerful. It was a rush. But that rush was fleeting, because I instantly felt a pang of guilt. I pulled away, laughing it off as if it was no big deal. But deep down, I knew I had crossed a line. I tried to shake off the feeling, telling myself that it was just a silly dare, that it didn't mean anything. But it did. I knew it did. That night, I went home feeling uneasy, but I pushed the thoughts to the back of my mind. I had a boyfriend, Ben, whom I had been with for a year. He was sweet, caring, and loyal. He loved me, and I loved him too. Or, at least, I thought I did. The next morning, I tried to act like everything was normal. I texted Ben and told him I missed him, but there was an underlying feeling of dread I couldn't shake. When I saw him later that day, I could tell something was off. He seemed a little distant, a little quieter than usual. I chalked it up to him being busy with work, but deep down, I knew he was sensing something. "Hey, babe," I said, walking up to him and giving him a hug. "How was your day?" He hugged me back, but didn't kiss me like he normally did. Instead, he pulled away slightly, his eyes searching mine as if he was trying to read me. "Good," he said slowly, still looking at me like there was something he wanted to say, but didn't know how to say it. I should have known then. I should have noticed the change in him, but I was too focused on my own guilt. I wanted to tell him about the dare, to confess to what had happened, but I was afraid. I didn't want to lose him. But then, as we sat down to talk over coffee, he asked, "How was the party last night?" I froze. The question hit me harder than I expected. My mind raced as I tried to figure out what to say. Should I tell him the truth? Should I admit what had happened? Or should I lie, pretend it was nothing? I looked at him, my stomach in knots. "It was fun," I said, trying to brush it off. "Just a silly game with some of the guys." But Ben didn't look convinced. His eyes narrowed slightly, and I saw a flicker of hurt pass across his face. "Did you kiss someone?" he asked, his voice calm but firm. My heart sank. How did he know? Was I that obvious? I didn't mean for it to happen," I said quickly, trying to justify myself. "It was just a dare. I swear it didn't mean anything." Ben stared at me for a long moment, his expression unreadable. I could see the pain in his eyes, but he didn't say anything. He just stood up and walked toward the door, not saying a word. "Ben," I called after him, my voice shaking. "Ben, please don't go." He turned slowly, his face hardening. "I don't believe you," he said quietly. "I don't believe you didn't mean it. And I don't think I can trust you anymore." His words hit me like a punch in the stomach. I had never seen him like this before, so cold, so hurt. The person I loved was slipping away, and it was because of my own foolishness. "I'm sorry," I said, tears welling up in my eyes. "I never meant to hurt you. Please, I'm sorry." But Ben didn't say anything. He just walked out the door, leaving me standing there, crying. The next few days were a blur. I tried calling him, texting him, begging him to talk to me. But he didn't answer. He didn't reply. It was like I didn't exist to him anymore. I thought maybe he just needed time, But as the days turned into weeks, I realized that I had lost him. My actions had destroyed the one good thing I had in my life. I had broken his trust, and no apology could fix that. Finally, after a week of silence, I got a message from Ben. It was short, and it broke me. I can't be with you anymore. I can't trust you. I deserve better than this. And just like that, he was gone. I didn't know what to do with myself. I had ruined everything. I had taken someone who loved me and treated him like he didn't matter. I had thrown away a relationship that was built on trust and love for a stupid, impulsive dare. I had lost Ben, and I didn't know how to get him back. I didn't know how to fix what I had broken. And as I sat alone, reflecting on everything I had done, I realized that I wasn't just sorry for what I had done to him. I was sorry for myself too. I had learned the hard way that love isn't something you can take for granted. It's something you have to nurture, respect, and protect. I had destroyed the best thing that ever happened to me. And now, I was left with nothing but regret. Ben was gone, and all I had was the memory of what could have been.